Hello there my fine gardening friends, how the devil are you? Welcome to the last week in April I think. Yes, the last week in April. In fact, it's Easter weekend, what am I on about? Welcome to Easter weekend here in beautiful Nova Scotia. Not so beautiful outside at the moment, bit of a drizzle outside, hence why I'm in the greenhouse. But lots, I've been up to lots of things over the last week. I don't think I put a video out for a couple of weeks. The week before last I was in Washington at a trade show. Wasn't particularly warm down there, so that was disappointing. But still a good show for me. So this week I've been busy trying to catch up with things. What I've been up to in the greenhouse, trying to get things moving along. As you can see, let's have a little quick look at where the state of play in the greenhouse actually. So the bed and the shelves are starting to fill up with plants now. As you can see, I've got some peas that are planted in the old toilet rolls. These are sugar snap peas. Mr. Big doesn't seem to have germinated too many there, but hopefully they'll come back. I've got a bit of a mouse that comes around and steals a few of the seeds now and then, so hopefully he hasn't got to that, he or she. Here's some of the lilies that are potted up. They're ready, just growing up, and then I'll be planting them out later. What else we got here? Just planted up some broccoli that was in a little tiny seed tray, and now I've just now they've got their sort of bigger leaves. I've spread them out a bit so they can grow a bit more, and they've got some decent compost there. What have we got here? These are wallflowers, Siberian wallflowers. So that's that. In here I've got lots of different things, some cosmos, more flowers, lots of chilies have come up nicely, and over there's some fennel. Gonna take them to the next level, pop them up a bit more. There is some spinach that I'm growing there. They're going to be put out when they grow a bit bigger. And this looks a bit of a mess, but there's spinach in there and some salad, etc. I'm just letting them grow up higgledy-piggledy in there for the next couple of months before this will eventually be all tomatoes in here. And I've got some more broccoli over that side over there as well. Tulips that I'm keeping in the greenhouse at the moment so that the old deer don't come around and nibble them. And I've got some salad, different lettuce in that one there. But what I want to get to is start potting up these, which are Cannas. Now I'm going to split this one, so why don't we have a look at that now. So before I get to this canna, again, some other things I've been sort of up to outside is getting a mulch down, trying to tidy up lots of a tree that I had to chop down outside there. Like I said before, I don't like chopping trees down, but it was starting to interfere with my deck and my pool, dropping leaves all down there. Branches are starting to overhang the deck, etc. And we get high winds, sometimes hurricanes up here, so it was a bit of a danger to the my deck and pool, etc. So I've taken that down, spent the week all the sort of smaller branches, the limbs, etc., shredding them up, and I've been using those for mulching. As you can see, I've mulched the front bed by the driveway and all my flower beds on this side of the back garden. Lots and lots of bark chippings there, so it's really handy. I know it doesn't look fantastic, it's not that sort of Gucci black stuff, but it's all natural, and it'll provide a really good barrier, as I've gone on about before, to weeds and keep the ground underneath nice and moist, and then start to, as it breaks down, it will provide nice bit of energy to the plants, and all the bits and bobs underneath. So that's really good free resource that I've got. Literally just the petrol that I use for my shredder, and that shredder and I've probably said this loads of times, one of the best things I've ever had in the garden, because all of the rubbish that, you know, all the excess stuff, the grass, the leaves, etc., I could chop it up nice and small, either put it in the compost heap, or I can use it straight, you know, if it's nice brown stuff, use it straight on the beds as a mulch. So an absolutely brilliant piece of kit that I've made use of lots of times since I bought it. Right, on to this canna. So as you can see, it's looking all a bit dead and brown, and what I really want to do is I want to get all this old earth off it. Actually, can you see that properly? Let me have a look. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, as you can see, lots of old earth on here, and I want to get to it because I want to be able to split this. It's quite a big one, this, and I want to do a bit of a split so that I can make another one. Now, cannas, obviously, they're beautiful plants, beautiful summer plants on the deck, providing a nice bit of sort of tropical look to my deck as the summer progresses. And I put these in my room downstairs in my house, so that they're frost free. And if you've got somewhere, you know, that's nice and frost free, just store them over winter. Now, I can actually see, if you can see that, one little green shoot coming out of there. But what I want to do is I want to cut it down so that where I've got these shoots that were shoots before, so at least a few shoots on something that I cut. I haven't got a very good, what have I got to cut with? I'm going to use these scissors, which aren't ideal, I don't think, but I'm basically just going to hack into it. So there we go. I can cut all of this old roots away, and see on this one here now, there is a little shoot ready to come up here, and that's a good size rhizome, and I'll probably get something coming up here as well. So there's one little plant, and I might make another one as well. What we got? Yeah, I want to cut this one here off, or maybe not. In fact, I'm not actually. All I'm going to do is cut these roots back. And I'm going to pop this up actually. I'm going to pop this up. No, I'm not. There we are, look. There's another one. So there's a nice rhizome there with a couple of points that should grow some more plants out of. So I've got 3 plants now. Now I'm going to keep this one. There we are. That's a nice size, and that will go in one of the pots, and I'll grow these on, and hopefully these will give me some extra plants as well. You know, I'm no expert at all this, but I know that this works. I've done it a few times before, so it's good. And he's got lots of little points in here that will grow. So let's get some compost and pot it up. Now I'm going to use a mix of some store-bought compost, because I haven't got loads and loads, and some of my own compost from the old compost heap this morning. Pile that in, give that a good mix. Probably a bit far. And this is going to go in a nice high pot that'll look good in the summer. So I've just got that just about just below the surface, the edge there. And let's pile this compost in. It's as simple as that. I'm getting, oh look, there's an even old tea bag in there. So, just going to keep this now. I'm going to give this a good water as well, and I'll keep it undercover, you know, and out of frost for the next couple of months. Let it grow on, and then it'll go out on the deck when the risk of frost has gone, which is normally the first week in June-ish. And lots of nutrients in this compost, but later on when I'm watering, I'll probably give it some sort of a feed as it's growing on to really sort of keep it flowering nicely throughout the year. So there we go. I'll be doing that to all the rest of these, and these ones here that I've just sort of taken, I'll put these in temporary pots, see how they get on. Obviously if they grow nicely, then I will put them up into a nice pot, you know, a clay pot of some sort. I might put them out in the garden actually. Of course, yeah, I can put them out in the garden. I've got some nice areas that'll need, and what you can do there is as all the plants are growing up here, I can see a gap, and I'll put them out there. So there we go. There's the cannas, and I'll do that with all the rest of my cannas and things like calla lilies, and I've got lots of my gladioli that I've individually wrapped in newspaper, and I'm going to start potting them up, some in temporary pots in threes, and some in permanent pots, etc. So that's one of my next jobs as well, and that, you know, they're nice, that's nice and firm, so that's a good one. And again, I'll keep them under cover until the risk of frost has gone. So it's exciting, isn't it? Starting to get the summer bulbs and rhizomes and plants out, ready for hopefully a nice warm summer. Job's a good one. Actually, before I go, I'll also put some sort of summer bedding type plants around the edges of this canna, maybe some trailing plants of some sort, to give it some extra interest while the actual canna's growing up, because there's plenty of room in there. So that'll be a nice display later on, hopefully.